Scubalinx, where we hang up the gear to dry for a second and chop it up with a fellow ally in the Scubaverse. I'm Jermaine. I'm here with Scuba J from Atlantic Edge Scuba here in Gaithersburg, Maryland. I get it? I got it. All right. 10 questions. Let's dive in. How did you get into scuba?
I always had this fascination with water, and when I was younger, I never knew scuba diving was like something anyone can do.
Mm-hmm.
And it was wild because I was always watching these nature documentaries under the ocean, and I'm just like, man, I wish I could do that. Do I have to go to school for that? I mean, technically, we had to go through PADI or any other organization. Right. But I was just like, I don't know. So I remember buying my first tank and everything like that, and I was like, I'm just gonna try. Eventually, my mother comes up, Julian, she's German. You need to be certified. Okay. So after my joy of being in the water, followed my mother's instructions, got certified. Just that, it was just like, this is my home. This is my new home. Like
that's amazing. So you're a dive professional. How many dives do you have?
So I've had somewhere between range of 600 to 700 dives. I dive quite often. I generally dive 3 to 4 times a week. I do about 3 dives every time I'm diving, and then just continuing throughout the year. So
nice. What do you love the most about scuba diving?
So my favorite thing about scuba diving is I'm literally leaving this planet, but staying on this planet. I'm going underwater. I'm an astronaut. I just feel like I went to a whole nother land, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm still here, but I'm not here. Yeah. There's even times I dive in the Potomac River. People always think this is the muddiest, dirtiest thing ever. Right. You see the fish in the bubbles, and the clarity is amazing. You're just like,
in the Potomac.
It's getting to see another aspect of the world that we live on, seeing that other aspect and being like, wow, you get to see history. There's so many things that end up underwater that's like, oh, yep. I never thought I would see this in my lifetime.
Definitely feel that. All right, let's see my little cheat sheet right here. What do you like least about scuba diving, actually?
Prepping.
Yeah.
Prepping. That's the only thing I can say that's negative about, for me, diving is just, oh, okay, let me get all my gear ready. And it's like, I know I'm leaving at 6 in the morning. And I'm like, of course I'm a procrastinator. So I'm like, wait, 12 o'clock. I'm like, oh, do I have this? Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Take another stuff extra. So that would be the part I hate to leave.
What are some of the misconceptions and or stereotypes you've had to deal with in the scuba world?
So, I am a scuba diver of melanin. Yes. I'm a black scuba diver. People ask me, oh my God, you scuba dive? You can swim? I'm like,
yes.
Yeah, I can swim.
That's part of it.
Going into shops, people thinking I have no idea what I'm talking about. And I mean, I'll just be traveling, so I go into a shop. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I would like to look. Do you actually scuba dive? Yeah.
I do what you do, sir.
I probably do more than you might do, but I'm not going to get into that. But
almost 1,000 dives in. It's like, are you?
Are you sure you know what you're doing? So my favorite one is my name. My name's Julian. But I go to places, oh, what's your name? Oh, it's good to meet you. Julian. Wow, what a unique name. We're so used to Bob's, John's, and I'm like, oh.
That's incredible.
that was a new one. And
all the microaggressions. What would you like to see changed in scuba diving?
I want a lot of the fear to kind of dissipate. I want people to stop being so scared to die. Yeah. To actually venture into another world. Mm-hmm. To do these new things. I mean, there's so many things that we do every day. That's beyond the risk of scuba diving. Give it a chance. Find out. Yeah. And you might find out how much you love something. So
scuba diving is incredible. If you were even remotely interested in the water, you got to get in the water. You got to see it from under the water and spend time there.
Yes. Don't agree more.
What's your favorite dive spot so far?
So Fiji's definitely one of my top dive spots, just because of the clarity of water. I had an amazing time there, amazing time with the locals there. So Fiji's definitely one of my top. Next would be Dominican Republic. Oh, and I say DR only because, one, anytime I go on a trip in DR, it's been amazing. The staff there has been amazing, setting up and just getting everybody in the water and make sure everyone's safe. And then going into the city. People think I'm crazy when I go into this area. Like, you're just going to the city by yourself? I'm like,
Interesting.
don't worry.
You'll
never know.
We got this. Don't worry. Don't worry. You got a dream dive spot right now?
As far as dream goes, also that terrifying part that I was talking about that people need to stop being scared of, which I'm getting over because I want to see Australia.
Yeah.
I've never dove in Australia, and I need to, and I want to, but I've had to get over the fear of, man, it's Australia. That stereotype of everything there kills you. It's trying to get after you. But I've seen footage of the water. I've seen the wildlife. I want to be able to go there and observe, not interact with the wildlife, but at least observe the wildlife.
Great Barrier Reef. Yeah, definitely got to go to Australia.
Gotta do it.
It's on the list. Also, Fiji's on the list, by the way. Is there a moment that stands out in your mind, like a memory from one of your dives? Good, bad, scary, joy, exciting?
My first big memory of diving, I was in Belize.
Okay.
And we're down, and this huge grouper comes by. I mean, they say they get big, but I mean, I've seen normal sized groupers, but I mean, this thing looked like a freaking minivan coming by. And my jaw pretty much dropped if I didn't have a regulator in. I was like, yeah. And I was just like, oh my God, you beautiful freaking beast. And then fire pearl hit my leg.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was wonderful because I was like, jellyfish. Oh no, it's you.
Welcome back. Welcome back to reality.
The scariest.
Yeah.
One person we were diving with, their whole tank kind of fell off, rake fell out their mouth, everything like that, and I was just like, holy shit. So grabbing their tank back from what's connected to BCD, what's left there, and shoving that back in. Getting the ray back in their mouth, making sure they were okay, and just like, okay. Whew. So that was a scary moment because
Rescue diver
at that rescue diver in action, and this was almost about 70 feet down. So it's no quick pop up, and it's getting ready. What do? Do I give them my octo? Can I shove this back up real quick and get their ray back in their mouth quick? Fastest thing to do was grab the tank, pull it back because I'm swimming from the back. Grab that tank, try to push it back, give them their reg back, and they were able to breathe, and then I was able to strap it back up. So that was probably one of the scariest. The other time, that was my first scariest, was dealing with a sand shark. Okay. It was my first time ever having a shark actually approach me to the face. And one of my friends was like, oh yeah, you just guide them away if they come and approach because they're curious, just got him away, and I'm like, you want me to put my hand near where its face goes? And he's like, just push their nose up and then just guide their belly. And I was like, and that's the first time I ever had to do that. And I was like, okay, it worked. So those scary moments.
You're like, are you crying? No, it's just so funny.
The salt got into my.
What would you say to someone who's thinking about getting into scuba?
Do it. There's no more time to think.
Yeah.
Sign up, do something, figure it out, go with your buddy, watch them first, have that experience, do a experience scuba class. There's no real commitment. You're like, oh, now I have to get certified. It's experience scuba. Get into just the water and seeing if it's something that you enjoy.
Absolutely.
So,
100% agree. Last question, Scuba J, where can they find you?
I'm here at 7672 Air Park Road in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Atlantic Edge Scuba. We teach hundreds and hundreds of classes a year, and it's just all of us are passionate. None of us are in for any type of money. This is just our dream job. This is what we just love to do. And they always say if you find a job that makes you happy, then money's not a problem.
There it is. There it is. Listen, if you're trying to dive the Baltimore Aquarium, you got to come see Atlantic Edge Scuba. I believe you guys are the only shop that does that, right?
We are the only shop that does it.
So if you're trying to dive the Baltimore Aquarium, come see Scuba J, Atlantic Edge Scuba, Gaithersburg, Maryland. Man, I appreciate everybody. Thanks for the time, brother.
Thank you.